Hi there you guys, I hope you're doing well. In this video, I will be telling you how I quantum shifted into convincing myself that I'm literally the luckiest girl ever, and God did what he does by proving me right. As well, how you can apply the same thing to your life and the inner work that you can do to convince yourself of whatever reality you want, and that is the reality you will end up attracting. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I did was to stop believing in shirk. And I'm Muslim, so growing up I was just told that shirk meant idol worship. It was as simple as that. But now that I can think about things and I can grow and understand on my own. Personally, I really don't think that shirk has anything to do with idol worship for me personally. So, but for me, I will tell you what it does mean is that I'm not associating anymore like my frequency or my luck with anything that's outside of me. It's all because of me, right? So if I give you an example, you guys know already that like my mom, she picked out a random Labubu for me and it turned out to be the secret edition. Did I get it because I'm lucky? Yes I did. But am I lucky because of the doll? Hell no. Please be so for real. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's really like I don't associate like the result of whatever that's happening to be my base frequency. I mean, okay, fine, I will try to explain to you. The only thing that really matters to me is my attention and where I'm putting my attention, right? And it might genuinely sound very crazy, but wherever I put my attention is also where money flows, like, and money is an external thing, right? So if I tell you your worth does not depend on how much money you have, whatever, you might think it's crazy because like money is everything. And yes, like I'm delusional, but I'm not stupid, okay? I 100% understand that money matters a lot and whatever. But how is it that literally like people on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, they are earning more than my teachers ever did? How? Maybe because I was not paying attention in my teacher's class, but I'm paying attention to the whatever creators on Instagram. I made them rich. I gave them the money. I made them famous. Maybe we should just start putting our attention to places where like things that actually matter to us and whatever. As well, like how do I tell you, like people, someone told me that I was dumb, like for the way I was going about with things, and that I was like not street smart at all, whatever. Do you really think that anyone cares how smart you are? Genuinely, no one cares. The only thing that people care about is that I gave you my attention in my video. Literally, you have more worth than you did yesterday because you are mentioned in my video, honey. It's my attention. Genuinely, it's my attention that brings all the importance, all the money, whatever. Oh, as well, it's not a real person who called me dumb, okay? It's like my own frequency, like my own thing, whatever. I was just telling myself, oh my god, how stupid. And right now my lower ego is just applauding because it got my attention, which it shouldn't have. But whatever, everyone in my real life thinks I'm so cool. That's a very weird thing to say, but okay. Okay, so all I was trying to say is that if you want to indicate to the universe that you deserve to be favored, right? You need to start favoring your own self. You need to start pouring into your own self. Literally, whatever you have, whatever money, whatever time you have, pour it only in your own self. Okay, not only, but like mainly in your own self. See, like my parents, they give me money at the start of every month and all, right? So what did Laiba do with all the money that her parents gave her? She went and fixed her hair. I got my hair blowed out, right? And what would I have done with my money if I favored what my social media appearance was like, if I favored what other people thought I was doing, I would have gone to aesthetic cafes with my friends and everything, you know. And what would have happened as a result? Laiba would have gained weight. Do I look like I'm interested in gaining weight? Hell no, I'm not. So, if I want to indicate to the universe that I am worthy of being lucky, of being beautiful, whatever, you best believe, honey, that's how I'm gonna act. That's literally how I'm gonna act. Okay, so the second thing I did was I stopped rushing with things. Literally. Even right now, I'm talking in slow motion because I want to tell you that time is not running out. And even if it is, what's gonna happen? Seriously, like, what is gonna happen? You know, when I was in my second year, I just got done with my second year. I learned that, like, when a person is having a heart attack, you know, an infarction kind of thing, there is still time to save the person. How much time, you might wonder? 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds? No, 30 to 40 minutes. Literally 30 to 40 minutes when a person is dying. That is called the golden hour. And that is a lot, okay? 30 to 40 minutes is a lot of time. That's a lot of time for when you are literally dying. So unless you are in that death situation, literally in a do or die situation, what is the rush for anything else? Do you hear that? Do you hear the birds chirping? How beautiful. Generally, how beautiful. And you want me to not enjoy that, to not be listening to the birds. Really, why? Like, I truly don't understand. What is the rush for? Like, what is gonna happen if you, like, I don't know, if you miss something, if you do less, if you are not productive and stuff. Like, I'm not saying be lazy, but like, what will happen if you are not logged in? I don't know. I generally don't understand. Like, even if we look at the worst and the worst case scenario for me, right? If I don't do enough, I'll probably not have a lot of things in my life, and I'll probably, like, starve to death or whatever. No, that's very wrong thing to say. Like, people are actually starving. Okay, no, all in all, I'm saying is that, so worst thing scenario is that you die, right? But, like, why is even dying such a bad thing? Because we're gonna die anyway. Literally, we're gonna die anyway. And you know, when Lana Del Rey, like, the way she was singing and she sang, I know if I go, I'll die happy tonight. I felt that. I literally felt that. Because the thing is that I am genuinely so satisfied in my life, and I'm experiencing so much in my life simply because I'm slowed down, simply because I took the time to, like, regulate my nervous system and stuff, that even dying, it sounds so peaceful to me. Like, generally it sounds like heaven to me. So all I'm trying to say is that this is literally the first step to manifestation. You cannot be trying to think that you're gonna manifest something if you're not relaxed, okay? If you're in a state of what is called as alpha waves, where you are extremely logged in all the time. In order to be manifesting things, you generally need to be in a relaxed state of mind, because that is the time when your I can say subconscious is more active, and anything that comes to you, that materializes in your life, has the power to do so only if it's in your subconscious mind, right? So we want to activate our subconscious as much as we can. And how do we do that? By relaxing, by doing nothing, by chilling all day. As well, I do want to make it very clear that I'm not talking about being lazy and stuff, okay? I love my work, I love studying, I love everything, and at the same time I also love relaxing. Just do whatever makes you love life, whatever makes you feel like you are in love, generally. Okay, so one more thing I did was to really embody the version that I was convinced was worthy of the things that I wanted in life, right? and it was not to indicate anything to God, you know, that I did not want to tell God like, okay, now I'm doing so and so thing, so you will treat me in so and so way. Because God never said to us that we need to be doing things to be worthy of his love, right? It was just to have my own self convinced that I was worthy of good luck, I was worthy of love and joy and ambition and everything. And it was really during like my exam season when I used to like study, and I used to all the time think like, oh my god, God, can you please put this on the task, like this is the thing that I'm doing, and I mean, can we please skip through this, I've not learned this whatever. And I just at some point asked myself like, what kind of a person deserves actually good luck on the test? And the answer I gave myself was the person who actually shows up to study and actually learns things, like actually puts in the effort. And that's exactly what I did, you know. I was throughout my exams, like 3 weeks, whatever, I don't remember. I was waking up at like 3 a.m. even though I was so cold and everything, and everyone was sleeping, and I used to like study. And even though I couldn't study everything, like it was generally not possible, I ended up getting on every single test, every single practical, one thing after the other, the things which I knew, like the things which I had studied. Do you get it? All I'm saying is that just embody whatever version you think is worthy of what you want. Say if you want to, I don't know man, maybe like get love, or like feel more beautiful, or like anything that you want in life, you can always apply this concept, like fake it till you make it, always. Okay, so the last thing I will tell you is to feel abundance to begin with, right? And like you cannot be thinking that you will feel happy or abundant when God does something for you, okay? You feel it for the things that you already have in life, okay? There's literally so much that we have in life, we just need to recognize it. And then once we recognize it, once we start appreciating and feeling really abundant for what we do have, universe or like God will match that by sending in more and more things. They will match that frequency that you have already created for yourself. I mean, to like really put it very simply for you, I want you to recognize that there is genuinely no such thing as the bare minimum, okay? Even a guy opening the door for you is princess treatment. Everything is princess treatment or king treatment, whatever. And only when you can recognize and appreciate that, that's when you get more. That's when you get the actual princess treatment, by already feeling like you are receiving princess treatment, even if you aren't, literally just putting your own self in that state and appreciating the bare minimum as if it's princess treatment, you get more of it. And thank you so much for watching. Oh my god, oh. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you liked it. I will see you next video. Bye.